Hey, Happy New Year. I want to talk to you about what could really be holding you back from consistent income in your chef business. I truly want to help you this year get to consistent six-figure income. I have helped a lot of clients as a chef, and 2025 is my year to help more chefs. So if you need help getting to consistent six-figure income as a chef, listen up. I'm going to tell you why charging by the hour is something you should never do. And not only that, why it could possibly be holding you back from consistent income in your life. First of all, there's a lot of reasons for this, first of all. And so I'm going to, in the interest of time, make this video a little bit shorter and just tell you the very important ones. But this is actually a very deep issue in the chef world that comes from being undervalued and not understanding how to run a business. First of all, people who get paid by the hour are employees, and employees receive benefits. And as a business owner, you are responsible for paying all your own taxes and all your own benefits. So when you're getting paid by the hour, you're already shortchanging yourself. Usually when you get paid by the hour, they take 30% of that. And, as a business owner, you have to pay 30% in taxes, but you also have expenses that you have to pay. So a lot of this is just not understanding how to run a business. And sometimes when I talk to chefs, and especially chefs who have been in the industry for a while or who think that they know how to run a successful business but are still struggling, I feel like I'm trying to take a child to Disneyland, but they don't want to get into the car. So just understand that if you're charging by the hour, we listen and we don't judge. It's not something that you have to be ashamed of or be defensive about. Just know that you're leaving money on the table. Now, in addition to, the business expenses and things like that, there are a lot of, time and resources that we put into each and every client, especially our long-term clients, that's really not accounted for in our time when we're with them. At least I know me personally, I really have to go online and do some research for new recipes, or sometimes even try some things out at home, or I might want to go to a store, that's 15 miles out of the way because they have a special ingredient. These are all things that I don't really want to be billing each and every client for. This is just my special touch that I do in my business. So if I were to charge by the hour, this would really limit the way that I would be able to do my business. And I also think when you charge by the hour, it just naturally results in a hierarchy with you and your client. And you might think, well, of course my client is above me. They are my boss. And really, that's not how it is in a personal chef relationship. In a personal chef relationship, there is like a bit of equality because you are providing a very important service for their family and you're in their home. So they have to be able to respect you. You are giving them something that is very important and providing a very important service. So there should be a level of respect, and that will also help you feel better about cooking for them and providing that high level of service that you really need to be able to provide to be successful long-term as a personal chef. So again, we listen and we don't judge. If you're charging by the hour, it's not something that can't be changed, but just know, again, you're leaving money on the table and you're setting yourself up for not the best relationship with your clients. When you charge your clients, and this is basically what I call a pricing strategy, it should be very simple and effortless. And there should be an element of reciprocity in there. So, you should feel good about it. It shouldn't be a negative conversation or a negative exchange. And so that's why charging by the hour also can be really stressful. I mean, there's a lot of mental gymnastics that go into charging by the hour for the chef and possibly even for the client. When I have my pricing strategies, it's effortless, it's automatic, it's a no-brainer, it's simple. I don't want to spend hours of time mathing it up of what I have done and not done and be deciding on what I should bill my clients for. So how do you charge then? You're asking, okay, Jessica, then what should I do to make sure that I have a consistent income? Well, first of all, I have tons of free resources for you if you need support with this. I have a free quick start guide to pricing. And if you're ready to step it up a notch, if you're a chef and you're just tired of dealing with this issue and you really are ready for help, my pricing strategy course is out now, and that will walk you from start to finish in a really fun way on a pricing strategy. And not only that, it actually has a done for you pricing strategy if that's what you want. But let me tell you this, because ultimately your pricing strategy is yours. This is your business. And I just guide you to really uncover what that is in the highest level. And no one knows your strengths better than you. So really what it comes down to is, what are your strengths and how can they help your clients? Because if you can truly tap into that on the highest level, that is how you get consistent income as a personal chef. And let me give you an example. Okay, so for me personally, I have been sort of come to known as a nutritional personal chef. I guess if somebody has a high level nutritional issue, I can help them. I mean, I have had clients who, even before the ketogenic diet was ever popular for weight loss, I had a client on that for seizures. I have had clients missing half their pancreas, can have zero fat. I've worked with a doctor who his plan was zero salt, and he would send all his patients to me. I've had professional athletes. I mean, now I have clients on carnivore, all the typical like gluten-free, dairy-free, all that kind of stuff. So that's where my strengths have come to lie. But it doesn't have to be like that. Not all clients are looking for that. You want to find where your strengths are aligned. You know, maybe you're really good at, you know, a barbecue or Filipino food, or, you know, whatever your cuisine is or whatever your strengths is, vegan food. Maybe you're really great at counting macros. Maybe you're good at comfort food. Maybe you're really great with working with seniors and that's like a passion of yours, or you love families, or whatever it is. I don't know. That's your job to figure that out. But my courses and resources really try to work with you with your strengths, because that is where the magic happens. That is where you meet people that you're meant to help, that you can work with long term, and that you can truly be happy at and thrive. And that's what it's all about. So it doesn't come down to, you know, being the cheapest. So understand that my clients who work with me, never, ever, ever in the 25 years of working with me has anyone ever decided to work with me because I was the cheapest or my price was lower. Or on the other hand, they didn't decide to work with me because they thought I was more exclusive. That's not it. They decided to work with me each and every time because there's like a camaraderie, a relationship, a quid pro quo, a sort of a understanding that we're going to work together to help each other, or I'm going to help them, and in return, you know, they're going to appreciate the help I bring. So that's really where the magic is at. If you feel like you don't have that with your clients, doesn't mean you have to fire your clients. It just means that maybe you need to set some boundaries, work on bringing new clients who are more aligned with your strengths, and learn from your lessons in the past. So hopefully this helps. Let's make 2025 the year that you create a business with consistent income. If you need support with that, I'm here for you. Check out the link in my bio. And as always, be prosperous.